Hello. Part 2, I guess. I mean a Kit Kat. I need to task manager fucking Telegram. I am not putting up with the notifications. I don't mind chatting to people, but the constant ba-dung, 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 even when I have my fucking phone right next to me, which is connected to my Telegram, it gets annoying very fast. Anyways, though, today at work fucking sucked. It didn't help I had a 9-hour shift. So, watching Clank. Oh, fuck. Right. Whatever. Let's get it over with. I'll play the last cutscene just to, like, give a refresher. In case, like, you know, you just did watch part 1. You know, you never know.
Attention, you
oh, hello.
Maggots. The next time you soldiers try to go AWOL, I'll shoot you myself.
Look, I just want to.
Alright, well, while he's yapping, I'm gonna go and take my
if
pills.
you don't get to the turrets and knock those ships out of the sky, this whole planet's gonna be rubble. Meet me at the city entrance.
He needs our help. Yeah? Why don't you go help him? Into another trap. Well, go on. Go fight some evil.
At least I'm not a coward.
Whatever. As soon as I find Quark, I'm selling you for scrap.
Oh, good, he's done it. Okay. Okay. Scratch it and wank. Let's go. Oh, God. I am fucking exhausted. Alright, let's go. Yeah, controller seems to be working great. Alright, cool. I don't think I have enough for the Devastator, over it's called, so... Oh, damn, that was a good guess. But no, I don't. Okay.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Alright. Well, I'll max out my ammo for all of the guns. I'll do the grind rail section first, which is honestly the most enjoyable part of this planet. And hopefully by the time I'm done, there will be at least, like, you know, I don't know, I'll be a bit closer. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing this planet without it, it's just, like, the tanks can be a bit of a bitch. Oh, fuck, alright. I forgot about that. Oh, God. But now, like, first 4 hours of my shift today, that was alright. It was the later 4 hours that sucked. The entire time it was just fucking crammed. There we go. The entire time it was just fucking crammed. I don't think I was supposed to do that, but whatever. But like, crammed, you know? Like, oh shit, alright. Well, you know, it's only a small restaurant, you know, it's like one of the quieter Nando's. But instead of, you know, getting to, like, you know, have a quieter day, or maybe, you know, like, whatever, you know, like it normally is, where it's like, you know, it gets busy, but it's like not unbearably busy. Nah, crammed, people were lining outside the fucking door, and at its peak, there was, an hour and 45-minute wait, I believe.
Halt! Who are you?
We have
What are you
like
doing?
20 tables and that's it.
We are on a mission to save the galaxy.
Speak for yourself and put your hands down.
Like, I don't get it, man. It's like, it's not
Actually, I don't
the
care who you
best
are. I've got to get
chicken
the
in
heck
the
out of
world,
here.
you know?
I joined the army to get
It's
money
nice,
to
but
go to
it's like,
college.
it's not
I
super
never knew
good.
I'd end up in a war. Go figure.
This is a noble cause, sir.
Noble my hiney. I just want to get home to my family. Here, I pulled this off a busted robot. Give me some bolts for bus fare and it's yours.
Sure,
Thanks
man.
a bunch. Good luck saving the galaxy or whatever.
Greetings, Supreme Executive Chairman Drek. As you can see, we're about to test our newest automated pilot's helmet. This helmet allows
Yes,
pilots
the
to
conveniently
control our
long back
latest
shaped
high-tech
helmet.
fighters using only their thoughts. Please enjoy the demonstration. We still have a few minor adjustments to make.
Okay.
Oh, if they ever get the kinks worked out of that thing, I have got to get me one of those.
If they are working for Chairman Drek, they may know where he is.
Is that all you can think about? Drek this and Drek that? I got my own problems.
If you cannot see the importance of this situation, you do have problems.
Yeah? Well, if you're so
Clank's
smart,
not wrong
how
there.
come you fell for Quark's stupid trick?
Ratchet, shut up. You're built like a fucking hourglass.
Ah, forget it. We both need to
Fanboy.
get to this planet, and that's all that matters.
Alright, anyways, though. Shit. Not quite the one I was looking for, but good enough. Okay. You know, I had to look that up, like, a year or two ago, to figure out how to do it. I never knew that you could wall jump with it. Alright. Ooh. This is where they start to get a bit more challenging. Honestly, I just kind of, like, flick these around until I hit them. There we go, see? Helpful. The fuck are you? Alright. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's you lot. Whoops. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, okay, whoops. Oopies. More balls, you know? Oh, nice. There we go. Flick, flick, flick. I'm barely even paying attention, I'm just kind of flicking them around. Massive cope, but you know. Bro, seriously. Man. Oh, for fuck's sakes, dude. It's a wonder why they removed these in the second game. Oh, you slut. Whatever. Hit him in the end. If I remember correctly, you start turning it and then more of them spawn in or some shit. No? Damn, alright. Oh yeah, that's what happens. The tank starts crossing the bridge. And then as a kid I shit myself. Nowadays I just do this. Embarrassingly long to realize you could just do that to it. Oh hi, what are you? I think I should have shot that thing, I could have gotten a skill point. Hi lad. Yeah, we're at the end now anyways, I think. Oh, whoops. Hiya lad.
Blasted thing, it won't budge. I've tried everything I know short of nuclear weaponry. No, never
God, you
mind.
can tell you're based
Well,
off an
you
American.
tried. See ya.
Not so fast, soldier. You're going into that compound even if I have to throw you. Aha! That ventilation shaft leads to the turret platform. Soldier, find a way to use that
Yes,
shaft to
please.
infiltrate the compound.
The ventilation
undetected.
shaft for the open air fort. Okay lad,
You've shown
okay.
bravery by making it this far, soldier. And for that, I reward you. I intercepted
Yay.
this communique that you might find useful. Take it. I'm off to find my battalion. Good luck.
Hello once again, fellow blog. I hope
That is
this
one
message
tiny
finds
ass
you well.
planet.
As many of you know, our home planet is no longer habitable. We've abandoned our factories, our laboratories, and our happy lives because of the encroaching pollution, leaving much behind. Fortunately, the nearby planets will supply us with all we need to create our new home, which is nearing completion. Once our scientists locate the ideal orbit, our new world will be perfect. So reserve your space now. Prime locations are filling up fast. Good day.
Now do you understand why we must stop him? He won't rest until he has destroyed every planet in the galaxy.
Yeah? Well, I got bigger fish to fry.
Bigger than the galaxy?
Well, different fish anyway. Look, didn't that commando guy say we could get into that compound?
Yes, by using the ventilation shaft. But we will need something special to walk on that.
Fine, let's get going then. We'll come back later.
You will need a pair of
Silence. Oh. This might have been the planet actually that I was thinking of, because this isn't the taxi, it's like a... I don't know. Looks like a hovercraft. I realize how that sounds. But I mean like exploring swamps and shit. No, it... okay, never mind, it actually does block me from walking off.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Hi lad. He looks like the The guy from fucking Star Fox Adventures. Put that down! You don't have enough scarabs! Fuck even is a scarab. Like a bug or something. I know they're like native to Egypt or something like that. Because Egypt has like a fuckload of what's the word? The like shrines and shit. Where do I go first, man? Actually, no, I don't know if this would be like my least favorite. I think like a mix of Battalia and Orxon are like my least favorites. Especially Orxon, it's just a fucking slog to get through, especially when you have to play through it as Ratchet. Actually, no, the Clank section is also pretty fucking heinous. Let's just get Orxon over with. I can't remember which order you're meant to do them in. Don't even know if there is meant to be an order. It might just be a case of, hey, fuck off, go do these. You know, some of my friends right now, like Anno KJ and all that, they're all fucking playing Repo right now. I could have joined them, but instead I'm sitting alone playing this. Damn. I am a miserable cunt. Eh. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I think Anno will be off work. So he'll have a bit longer to play, and hopefully his hands aren't as fucked up. He's like a dishwasher, I think. I don't actually fully know what he does, but I know he has a job, and I'm insanely fucking proud of him for that. But I know he's like, I know he's showing me photos of his hands after a shift, and it's like, oh my god, dude. Like, you'd never expect it from just washing dishes and shit, what his hands look like. But the poor guy, I hope he's alright, you know? Like, it makes me think, you know, like, his relationship, I like, I don't know, it was one of those, like, things where, it was one of those things where, like, he agreed, with, KJ to, like, oh, okay, he agreed to, like, you know, semi-officially go out with KJ, but if they met someone IRL, then they drop it. And I think he's now met someone IRL. And it's like, I don't know. I hope KJ's doing okay. I worry about him. You know? These fucking things. Where's the second one? Oh. I swear to God I had a fourth one. Yeah, whatever. Nice. I remember trying to reach that as a kid, not realizing, oh, you're meant to do it as Ratchet. But then by the time I'd get the O2 mask and come back here, I would have completely fucking forgotten to have come back and gotten whatever the hell is up there. Well, maybe I'll remember, you know? I know I want to go back to Rilgar, I think it is, Blackwater City. And like, go into the underwater cavern. There's a golden bolt down there, which you can get, like, prior to, you know, anything. Like, well, the underwater part, you know, when it's flooding, you can run up this little shaft and you can end up in this little like cave. But the thing is, once you're in there, you're basically fucked, and you may as well just like reset. You know? Get them to do the fighting for me. Now, when the remake of this game came out, or the reimagining, quote-unquote, of this game came out on the PS4, besides being a complete fucking insult to the original game, the first thing I noticed about it was how there was never any tension, really. Like, it was like, it was hard to describe, but like, the relationship between Ratchet and Clank never had this conflict, you know? Like, Ratchet right now seems... Oh, I killed one. Like, Ratchet right now is very, I don't know, he's, okay, well, to put it lightly, he's a complete prick, at this stage of the game, but later on, he does eventually, like, gain a conscience, you know. I don't know, I don't like Ratchet's personality too much in this game. In the second game, he's definitely a lot nicer. And I massively prefer that personality. You know, I'm kind of happy with, like, the personality that they went for him in the future. What I'm saying is, yes, I would bang Ratchet. Anyways. Fuck, was he even supposed to be right here? Oh, okay, no, he was just stood there, I guess. Wait, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Like, in Going Commando, which, personally, like, a lot of people love Going Commando, which is why I feel like it's sacrilege that I say this, but, like, I never really enjoyed that game too much. I always enjoyed Ratchet and Clank 3. A shitload more than I ever did Going Commando. But, a lot of people, stand by, Going Commando as, like, the better of the three in the trilogy. But to be quite honest, it was always a case of I just really preferred like this game, especially over Going Commando. Ratchet and Clank 3 I always found to be super difficult as a kid, but then again I was like complete shit at any game I picked up as a kid. Like I struggled to complete Ratatouille on the fucking DS when I was a kid. Considered that shit like Dark Souls. But like, God, I don't even know, man. But like, you know, Ratchet and Clank 2, I've never completed Going Commando. I've completed this one plenty of times now. I've completed Ratchet and Clank 3. I haven't completed Ratchet and Clank 2. Never. On the collection, the reason why I never did actually on the collection for it on the PS3 was because it bugged out. I can't remember where it was, like the Megacorp facility or whatever. You have to get this glider thing. I got the glider thing, but the prompt to actually use it never showed up for me. Even though I had it. Even though I had it, it just never showed up. So I ended up not being able to complete the game. I didn't know where to go. Which kind of sucked. After the amount of effort I had put into it. The first time I was actually able to do it, it did feel really rewarding. Especially because I got to witness the absolute legendary part of the OST that is Silver City Bolden. I think it's either Bolden or Bolton, I can't remember. I think it's Bolden. But now that fucking music track, oh my god, is legendary. You should sit there. I don't know, there were a few things in Ratchet and Clank 2 that I did really enjoy. Like, the more wacky gadgets, you know? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, okay. I think that's 6 at least, I can't be asked to count. Like, the more wacky gadgets, you know? Like, the, whatever it's called, but it would freeze and melt water. It was really fun to just fuck about with that thing. This planet is easily one of the... It's not, like, it's not difficult, it's just really fucking boring. But then, when you get to the Ratchet section, it's, like, it immediately becomes just complete agony. Like, everything wants to fucking kill you, and his enemies around every goddamn corner, and they never shut the fuck up. And there's these, like, little twat demons who, like, will screech if you make a single fucking peep. And they'll alert every enemy. Like, not, you know, easy to kill enemies or anything. Enemies that are just complete ass. Like, I'm okay with difficulty, but when it becomes tedious, is like, oof. So, you know. Anyways, let's get this bullshit over with. Bro, I wasn't even near that, but alright. I should probably check if the recording's actually going or not. It is, yeah, okay, good. I had it the one time, I can't remember what game I was playing, but I recorded it. Like, I had a few really fucking cool things happen while I was recording it. And I was speaking the whole time, just to realise that OBS had linked to the wrong fucking audio input. And it wasn't actually recording my gameplay, it was recording a still image of the game when I full screened it. Needless to say, like, because that was an hour and a half of recording wasted, I was pissed. So I'm always really, like, paranoid now about that shit. Oh shit, is it? Whoops. Oop. Low up then. There we go. Okay, let's go. What the fuck are they lot doing? Good. They lot. First time I've ever said that. Them lot? Sure. They lot? Huh? There we go. Okay. I still don't know what the hell these things are, but I still find them quite satisfying to watch. Something about, like, PS2, GameCube era, sort of, like, 3D sprite work like that. At least it looks 3D. I remember something blowing my mind as a kid was, Tyver Tasmanian Tiger 2. And how it had, like, 3D smoke effects. Which, at the time, I didn't realize was just, like, a spherical polygon. Like, on the PS3, all of the smoke physics were always, like, two-dimensional sprites. And I always thought, ah, that's a cheap out. They should make it 3D. Don't know how the fuck I thought they would do that, but whatever. Yeah, use lot right there. But, I saw that, because there used to be, like, a retro game shop, in an old marketplace, in the city next to my village, and, I bought Tyver Tasmanian Tiger 2, and Star Wars Outcasts, I think it was, yeah, Star Wars Outcasts 2 or something like that, for the GameCube with my pocket money. And by pocket money, I mean money I had saved, because instead of getting the bus like I was meant to, I walked. I was never given pocket money like that. So, you know, I had to get creative with that shit. Okay. Yeah. I'd rather not think about my youth right now. Oh shit. I didn't really have the best upbringing. I swear to God, one of those just fell off then. Oh, good, okay. I can get this bullshit over with a bit quicker. Okay, you're not gonna let me. Thank you. Oh, you little cunt. Well, at least I'll let you right over here. Wrong button. If that was like on the course earlier, I would have been fucking livid. Whoa, my god. Don't know what caused that frame drop then, but oh goodness. Did really one of them only one die? Oh damn, alright. Attack. Right, you got a bit more to go. Go, attack my army. Oh, and please leave my frames alone. Damn. What is with the frame rate? Man. This is a fucking PS2 game. The last thing you should be having problems with is the frame rate. Oh, okay, one of them did die. Any others go? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm still gonna go and check. No, okay. Move. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Wonder if it's bugging out like that because it's trying to emulate the PS2's actual power limits. And because there's 10 AIs following me around, even though they're like piss simple AI, it's still gonna like, you know, it's still gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass for the old PS2 to render that shit. Not render, just compile. I don't know what the word is. I gave up IT. Fuck that shit. College murdered any passion I had for that fucking horrible sector. Sure, if you're an IT expert, cool, good for you. Keep your money to yourself, I don't want it. I really am a fucking failure, ain't I? Like, a friend of mine's like doing robotics in Beijing.
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
Another one of my friends is now a professional chef living in Italy. One of them's living in Sweden, I believe, working in the games industry, which is what I wanted to do, funny enough. One of them's in the RAF, which, well, you'd catch me dead before you catch me in the RAF, but you know, that was his lifelong dream, was to work with the tanks and the planes. And I believe he is working with the planes. Well, I mean, he's in the RAF, so you know. But like, I don't know. Just kind of makes me sad, I guess. You know, because what I want to do is either make music or animation. Like 2D or 3D, preferably 2D, but 3D was fun. I did do a few 3D animations back in the day.
Ears, metal filings.
Ironically enough, I did actually make a song. I called it Nexus, from Ratchet and Clank into the Nexus, or just Nexus as it was called over here.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore our warm water. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea.
His haircut looks like Hitler.
You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming.
The fucking comb
So
over.
come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
Joe I Resort, Pokitaru.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
Okay, so now I need the pilot helmet from Gaster or Gasper, whatever the fuck it was. I need the pilot helmet from there because then at the end of Jorai there's the fucking, what's the word? The pilot section. Gasper, okay, not Gaster. Fairness, the music for this planet is quite funky. As a kid, I really fucking hated this planet, but nowadays I have a bit of an appreciation for it. I quite like this one. It's alright, you know. Yes, I did see the golden bolt right above me this time.
I got some great bargains for you today.
The Visibomb is quite helpful for
that's a nice one.
Oops. It's quite helpful for like later planets, especially the fucking Gadgetron headquarters. So I am going to probably just like, you know, shut up. Probably just gonna keep saving the bolts. I don't know, like, when it comes to, like, you know, my dreams and shit, my biggest dream was to learn how to code games in C++ or C++, either one, and make a game for the Sega Dreamcast, the console I easily spent the most amount of time playing when I was growing up. But the problem with that is the fact that I have extremely little patience when it comes to PCs nowadays. Anything to do with IT, you know, I fucking hate it, I can't lie. You can blame college for that one. College fucking killed any passion I had for the computer industry. College was a fucking joke. Like, in high school, I only did the IT course because they told me I would do animation and game design. But the thing is I never ended up doing that. I ended up doing like fucking, oh, okay. I ended up doing, oopsies, fucking financing, funny enough. And like other shit like that, you know. But it's like, I don't know, I have a qualification in financing now. Which is a bit fucking useless because I don't intend to work in the financing sector. Nor do I remember Jack Diddley's shit. I mean, sure, I can tell you what the hell compound interest is, that's about it. Like, I don't know. It's fucking stupid, you know? Yeah, you know, I know how to use fucking MS programs in Office 365. Doesn't mean I gotta like it. I can see how that would like kind of spook me as a kid. Like, you know, people like to tell me, oh yeah, you know, it's never too late. But, dude, trust me, it really fucking is. Like, there's no way in hell that I'm ever going to have the patience with myself, or the computers I'm working with, or the Windows operating system itself, to ever learn that shit, you know? Like, I have terrible self, what's the word? Self-fucking motivation. I have terrible self-motivation. Like, I desperately need somebody to do it with me. But, like, I don't think that's gonna happen. The closest I have to a friend who does coding like that is a dude I know named Loki from Sweden. He's currently fucking... I can't remember what code language it is, but he's remaking, like, well, translating, I should say, the entirety of the original Quake game into a different scripting language. He also did confirm to me that C++ is like one of the harder languages to learn. So, my dream's even further away than I thought. I don't know. Like, you know, I always feel bad whenever kids, like, you know, tell me what they want to do. Yeah, let's just ignore the fact the helmet clipped right through his fucking ears. Like, kids still talk about, oh yeah, you know, I want to be a firefighter, I want to be an actor, I want to be a musician. It's like, if you want to be a firefighter, you'll probably end up dying young. If you want to be a musician, you better get used to being fucked up the ass by the capitalist bullshit that musicians have to go through. Oh, and then don't expect to do anything artistic. You're gonna have to, like, do whatever the fuck makes the shareholders money. No. There is no soul for art under capitalism. But, like, you got shit like that, but then there's also,
Hi there, Fuzzball.
shut up, mate. But, like, you know, you got stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
And it's like, you know, you got all of that crap. It's not what they think it's gonna be, but then it's also the fact that it's like, don't have dreams. Like, having dreams is, I don't know, I want to say a fool's errand. It's not worth it. Because out of the, like, the 2 people who achieve their dreams, there's millions of others who never got a chance to. You know. And they're just kind of sitting around playing Ratchet and Clank at midnight. I can't remember where I need to go to do the other part of this level. But there's like an entire another section to it. It might be over here. I just can't remember. Yeah, whatever. Maybe I'm too pessimistic. I blame myself for that. You know, but then again, I guess it's hard not to be pessimistic when you've, like, basically been told your whole life that your dreams are worthless. And that, like, even with all of the amount of effort you're putting in, it's still not good enough. I've always had that, especially coming from my dad, growing up. Like, nothing was ever good enough for him. Like, it always had to be more. There's a reason why I don't intend on talking to him once, like, I can get out of this fucking hellhole. Like, I don't plan to stay in Wales for the rest of my life, because, like, fascism is rising in this country. And, I mean, hell, my own dad is fucking thinking about voting for those fucking cretins. I want to call them, like, I don't know, worse, but it's dangerous to dehumanize people, I think, so I best not. However, I have very strong feelings about those scumbags in Reform, and I have very vivid ideas of what I would do to them if I ever could, and get away with it. But that's not something I should say publicly before I am arrested. Anyway, so, like, I don't plan to stay in Wales for, like, the longest amount of time. Even if they don't get in, I do plan to still leave, inevitably. If they do get in, though, it's just going to speed up that plan. Like, if they don't get in, I would love to be able to, I don't know, find a job somewhere in Cardiff, go live there. But, like, Cardiff's the capital, you know, it's, like, expensive there. You little fucks. It's expensive there. But Cardiff is the place I'd like to live because most of my friends are situated in or around Cardiff. Like, you know. It's also, well, you know, the capital of Wales. Which is also quite nice. But, like, if stuff, like, if the worst was to happen, and Reform got in, then I'm gonna have to look into, like, leaving. I want to take an ancestry test, because, I think, Jesus, that fucking hill, man, hang on, let's see if I can, yeah, there we go. And I want to see if I can take an ancestry test, because, well, I know for a fact, yeah, look at how much that fucking wiggled then, like, me approaching it. I don't know what's up with that. But, like, I really want to take an ancestry test, because I know for a fact that there's Irish within me. There's a lot of Scottish, there's some English, which is unfortunate. There's, obviously there's Welsh, but then there's also, like, a bit of German in there and a bit of Swedish. And if, there is German or Swedish, then I might see about going to one of them two places. Preferably Germany, because they have much nicer migration laws, and trans rights. You know, Sweden's kind of gone downhill in that department as of recent, which is really unfortunate to see. Like, sure, you know, there's, like, being a bit more protective when it comes to, like, who you let into your country, but then there's just being a fucking prick. You know? Well, these are the same bombers that were hitting Joe. There we go. I thought I was doing that for a weapon, not for a golden bolt, but whatever. Bolt's a bolt. Yeah. I remember the one time I wanted to see if I could like shoot onto what's one of the slingshot posts or whatever the fuck they're called as a kid, and I actually managed to hit one. Just ended up getting stuck there. And then when I eventually died because I had nowhere else to go, I ended up having to like do the level all over again. That really fucked me off as a kid because I hated this stage as a kid. Oh, level, planet, whatever, I can't be asked. I think I can afford that. Yeah, okay,
Hi
there
there,
we are.
Fuzzball.
Fucking expensive ass. Alright, no, I'll get rid of the mine glove. I think that's a mine glove. No, those are expensive ass missiles, so I don't fancy like fucking up and losing them. Now I can't remember how the hell you get up there, and to be honest, I really can't be fucked either. So, yeah, but now we need to go here, get the O2 mask. I don't know, you know, like there's opportunities in Iceland. I study Mandarin for fun, so there's always Taiwan, like the Taipei University, for Chinese, whatever the fuck it's actually called. Whoopsies. Oh, okay, never mind. But like, you know.
Hi there,
Okay.
Fuzzball.
Ah, balls, that's right, I forgot. That does come in really handy here.
That's a real beauty.
Shush, mate. But like, I don't know. You know, there's opportunities a few different places.
You two are the first
But
friendly faces I've
I don't
seen
know.
in
Whenever
weeks.
I find like
You
an
are
escape,
friendly,
you know, like a
aren't
little
you?
rope
To
that someone
you?
throws me,
Yes.
it always
To him?
feels like
No.
the rope isn't
Well,
even
friend,
rope; it's barbed
have I
wire.
got a deal for you?
Like,
Since the Blarg began dumping their toxic sludge into our ocean, the wildlife has,
Become ravenous mutants?
yeah, you could say that. All my
nice
customers
comb
either
over,
left
Brock.
or became lunch. So I'm closing the place down. However, I just so happen to have one, count 'em one, O2 mask left.
How much?
It's not for sale.
But you
Yeah,
said
again, the
I
massive
said I had a
lombat
deal,
ears.
and indeed I do. You boys get rid of those Blarg ships, and it's yours. Just escort me to the other end of this resort, and you can use our jet fighter.
Jet
Massive
fighter, eh?
lombax ear holes, I
All
should say.
right. But you better not try to stiff us.
Okay, let's go. This planet isn't the worst either, to be honest. It could be better, but it's not the worst either. I end up relying on this fucking gun way too goddamn much. Wonder why they decided to sample the Velden theme for this planet of all things. You know, you can't get much further off from Velden in this place. Oh. how nice. I've gone silent again. Yeah, sorry. Today hasn't been much of a good day either. Oh. Goofy ass. Again, that same thing with the bridges. I'm telling you, the people who made them in this game, they had way too much fun. Like this one right here always stood out to me as well. Just like a figure 8, I think. It just looks cool. Dude.
We're here.
Man,
now where's
fuck
that
you.
fighter?
Right there in that locked garage. One tourist crashes a jet and wham! Lawsuit.
That lock is unlike any I have seen.
Very astute observation, Mr. Shiny. I can't open it either. I don't trust the tourists, and the board of directors don't trust me. So we have a little
Do you
problem.
blame them?
We have a little problem. I just want the O2 mask. So if you can't open up the lock, that's your problem. Now cough up the mask.
Well, I can see that you really wanted to fly our jet. So I'll tell you what.
I thought
Go
the
talk
game
to
had
Bob
sped
and
up
his
for a
RoboChat.
second.
He knows about these locks.
Oh, God. Yeah, see...
Well, what have we got here? Hey, watch it. I recognize that work. Y'all been to Seattle, ain't you?
Yeah, he installed the helipack.
I can see that. I taught that idiot brother of mine everything he knows. Look, if you want some real hardware, I can fix this little feller up with a thruster pack. Ooh.
Will it help us get past that weird lock by the fighter garage?
Ah, you know about those gizmos, huh? Well, it sure as heck will. It's got a real special power slam move built right in.
It's a good thing I need this to get to that jet, or you'd be out of luck, pal.
I've got it. I'll have you fixed up faster than a horny toad a hopping.
What?
Well, there you are, little buddy. Better than new. That's right. I am the man.
Yeah, not bad.
See what I mean? He's just a massive prick in this game. Anyways. How do you do it again? There we go. Yeah, jump R1. Cool.
Press this.
Shut up.
Shoot.
Silence. Damn. Fuck out of here with your fucking water pistol sounding ass. Get the fuck out of here. I know in the remake for this game they discovered an out of bounds bug with this level in particular. And to be fair, I had a lot of fun in the remake playing Joey in particular. Underwater areas of video games have always just been like a personal favourite of mine. I don't know, I just really like water in general, you know. Swimming was always a fun thing for me as a kid as well. I fucking adored swimming, man.
Well, I guess that should do it.
I really want to go swimming
Here you
again.
come.
I just haven't had the money.
It's about time.
They shut down the local leisure centre in my damn town. So it's like, no, the damn city I should say. So it's like, you know, no more bobs. Yeah, okay. Right, no. No more fun allowed. Goody. Yeah, okay. I am reminded why I prefer the jetpack. No, I prefer the normal helipack over the jetpack. The physics are a bit different, you know. You get a jump in, as well as a thrust up. With the jetpack, you just get the thrust up. But yeah, you can see now, like, I can swim underwater infinitely without needing to worry about the oxygen meter. which is nice. I don't know why you were celebrating that. Yeah, see? Now that would be cause for celebration. Oh yeah, right. Whoops. Oh, hello. Did it a bit better that time. I forgot you could do that. Swear to God, that red thing was falling with the boxes then. Well, officially, I am 23 years old tomorrow. Wait. Fuck, hang on. How long ago was 2003? No, I'm 22. I'm 22 officially tomorrow. My life has been a fucking waste. I haven't achieved anything, you know. Haven't done anything great. People will say, "Ah, there's plenty of time." Shut up. You miss me, mate. There's no reason to celebrate.
are you doing here?
I'm searching for a very elusive
I
and
bet you're
secret
popular on
substance.
E621.
Veritanium?
Maybe?
The oceans on this planet are said to be an excellent source of that element.
Well, not anymore. All that toxic dumping has obscured any trace of it. You will find Veritanium for me.
No, I will not.
Piece of junk. My latest invention, the Persuader. I intended to use it to control minds, but, well, the only thing it's gotten me so far is a discount from Gadgetron vendors.
Hey, I could use that.
Well, I'll trade it for some Raritanium.
I believe planet Hoven is a source of that element.
Shut up. Hoven was another one that I really fucking hated as a kid. Oops. It's quite cold, I might go put a jacket on. Alright. Oh god. Alright. Okay. I'm going to go put a jacket on. Probably go have a piss as well. So, be right back. I gotta get comfortable again, man. I can't remember how you get that to open up again. These little pricks as well, they were quite annoying. Them was the little demons I was talking about. Snitching bastards. You know, I really want to read some more Angel in the Forest. Like, I've been putting off reading it recently. I've just not had the energy. It's such a good fucking series. Like, genuinely. I fucking adore it.
Hi there, Fuzzball. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a real beauty.
The devastating.
Oh hey, it's you guys again. I haven't seen you since the tactical station. Nice. That was close. Nice car. Now I think about it, maybe it was a better thing I didn't join those guys on Repo. I would just brought the vibe down. There's another jet fighter, whatever the hell, coming up here. Or is there not? Oh. That's what it was. So that's how you get back in. Shut up. Yeah, buy premium life. Right, okay. Cool. Probably just go grind the hoverboard races, if I'm being honest. Shut up. Whoops. Oh, no money, it does it for me. Prick. Oh. Convenient.
I got some great bargains for you today. Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I remember where I gotta go now. I think that platform would have taken me down here. Yeah, you gotta go this way instead. That's not gonna reach him. Whoops. Prick. Forgot about Ratchet and Clank's lack of fucking checkpoints. It's a PS2 game, for Christ's sake, and you couldn't have some fucking checkpoints. The fucking Dreamcast had checkpoints better than this. And the Dreamcast came out a whole fucking 2 years prior. Come on, where's the third one? There it is. You know, like, one thing that bothers me a lot with just life is gender-related issues, you know? Like, I've been dealing with that shit since, like, 2019, something like that. And it's like, I don't know, you know? Like, I've never really, since that year, I mean, hell, like, prior as well, you know? Like, I never really was comfortable with myself. Like, I do distinctly remember thinking that, like, I really wish, I could have, like, you know, grown up as, a girl. A lot, actually. Throughout my youth. You know, I thought it would have made me happier. But I don't know. Like, you know, you would obviously think, oh, well, you must be transgender. But it's like, I don't know. Every time I think about myself and that, I just think that I'd make one fucking horrible looking person. I partially blame my dad for that. Like, I came forward about it a handful of times, like, hinting at it mostly. He has very strong hatred against trans people. I don't know what the hell they did to him, but he fucking despises them on a Nazi-esque level. like, he's advocated for just giving them their own separate sectors of society, like, where they have their quote-unquote third space. And I don't know what the fuck they did again, but, you know, like, I brought it up, like, once or twice, and, like, you know, he said, please don't be trans, you'd make one fucking horrible looking woman. Those exact words. And it's like, well, it's not exactly as if it's a choice, but I don't know. Maybe I should just, like, go onto HRT and fucking give it a shot. You never know. If, you know, I did look horrible, just pretend I'm not a woman. And if I didn't look that bad, then there we go. But I'm a fucking horrible looking dude as is. It's like, I don't know. Even if, like, I didn't look half bad, I still feel like I just ended up looking like a fat bastard. Even more so, because I'd end up with breasts, wouldn't I? Oh shit. And at the very least, I'd like the voice train. No, that would just be nice. Well, be able to put the voice on, tell people online that I'm a girl, without, you know, not to try and, like, cuck them or anything, but, like, I don't know, just to feel a bit more comfortable.
Hello again, everyone. Supreme Executive Chairman Drek here to fill you in on our progress. We have now found the perfect orbit for our planet, one which will allow for the optimum temperature all year round. However, there is a planet now occupying that orbit, and sadly, for its few insignificant inhabitants, it must be destroyed. That's why we've created this! The Planet Buster Maximus, a device capable of blowing an entire planet into subatomic particles. We're quite proud of it. Here's how it works. We attach the Planet Buster to this ship, fly it into orbit around the planet, and let it go! Kaboom! Quite ingenious, really. Once our trained professionals put the finishing touches on our new planet, everything will be complete. Thank you. Goodbye.
Now this guy's gonna blow up an entire planet? That's just mean.
That's what I've been telling you.
Look,
Didn't...
I'm still gunning for Clark.
Like...
If we end up taking out Drek too, hey, fine. What?
Something I didn't, like, I don't understand, right, is from the start, it was pretty clear that Drek was willing to destroy planets, right? You know, there was never really a doubt about it. Like, he makes a fucking comment in the first cutscene of the game about how, like, he expects the planets to, drift into the sun and explode. Even though... Well, looking at it realistically, that wouldn't happen. The planet would most likely just spin itself out of existence. Especially if you took a fucking chunk out of it. Well, it wouldn't spin out of existence, but it would look unrecognizable from what it was, but whatever. But, like, you know, all that horsecockery, and, like, bro, there we go. Like, all that shit, right? There we go, now it's open. But, like, you know, it was in the first cutscene. Why would you think anything otherwise? There are some plot holes in this game. The writing's not perfect. What we'll do now is we'll go to Hoven, get the whatever it's called, the little hydro pack, whatever. I think it's called the hydro pack. Yeah, we'll go there, get that. And once I've got the hydro pack, we'll go back to Blackwater, have a look around the underwater area because it's fun. But I know I need to get Veritanium. And I think I get it from this planet.
That must be the ship that
Shut
will
up.
transport the bomb.
I can't fucking
You
skip it.
think? Great work, detective.
To be fair, that was quite an obvious statement.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Uh-huh.
That's a real beauty. That's a real beauty.
Yeah, in this planet, people like to come out of these fucking boxes. Over by here, I think. Oh no, they do it by here. Yeah, over by there, there's like a big wall of boxes. Bro. 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 Why are there so more of you fucking showing up? Oh, go fuck yourself, you wee cunt. Thought I'd killed yous already. Same guy got stuck again. Did I? Tickling an annoyingly high amount of those little guys. Thanks, dude. Nah, I think this is the right way to go for the hydro plant. And I think I might call it off soon. Once again, I'm just losing the motivation and the energy. Actually, yeah, no, I am just going to turn off now. I have work again tomorrow anyway, so, you know. Might be better to do it. Alright, did that save? Good. Alright. Thanks for watching part 2, I guess. See you next time.